Today we are going to answer questions from the fans about what the Cowboys might do next. Today we are going to break down potential trades, possible free agent signings, and more than 50 names that could realistically be targets for the Dallas once free agents officially opens. First, let's talk about the bigger and biggest rumor circulating right now. Some fans believe the Cowboys could look at making a trade for Minkah Fitzpatrick from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fitzpatrick is one of the best safety in the football. He is known for his ability to create turnovers, read the quarterbacks, and change the momentum of the game with one big play. If the Dallas Cowboys were to pursue Fitzpatrick, it would mean they are serious about strengthening the secondary. The Cowboy defense has talent, but adding a player with elite instincts like Fitzpatrick could elevate the entire unit. However, a trade like that would likely to cost a higher draft pick and large contract commitments. Another player who has been mentioned in the trade discussion is Nick Herbig, also from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Herbig is a young player with tremendous pass-slashing ability. He has shown flashes of being a disruptive defender who can pressure quarterbacks consistently. The Cowboys coaching staff loves players who can create pressure without heavy pressing. If Dallas were able to add Herbig, it would give the defense line another explosive option. Young pass rushers are extremely valuable in today's NFL. Herbig fits the type of the player that means that teams want to build around. Of course, trades are only one part of the equation. Free agents is where Cowboys could really reshape their defense this offseason. There are dozens of the defensive players hitting to the open market, and Dallas could take advantage of that opportunity. One of the most intriguing pass rushers available is Odafe Oweh of the Baltimore Ravens. Oweh has incredible speed and athleticism for the defender and to defend his size. When he is at his best, he can chase down quarterbacks and running backs from almost anywhere on the field. Adding Oweh would give the Cowboys another explosive edge rusher. Defensive coordinators love players like Oweh because they force offenses to adjust their blocking scheme. When one defender demands extra attention, it opens opportunity for everyone else on the defensive line. Another strong option could be Boye Mafe of the Seahawks. Mafe has developed into a very solid pass rusher and run defender. He is known for his strength at the point of the attack and his ability to set the edge against running plays. If Dallas signs Mafe, it would not just improve the pass rush, it would also strengthen the run defense, which has been consistently at times in recent seasons. Balanced defenders like Mafe extremely valuable because they do not need to leave the field in different situations. Now, let us move into linebacker position, where the Cowboys could have the most interest in free agents. One name that continued to generate excitement is Devin Lloyd from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lloyd is the fast and intelligent linebacker who excels in coverage. In modern football, linebackers must be able to defend against the tight ends and running backs in the passing game, and Lloyd has proven he can do exactly that. Another potential target is Quay Walker of the Green Bay Packers. Walker is known for his physicality and sideline-to-sideline speed. When he is healthy, playing with confidence, he can dominate a middle of the field. The Cowboys could also consider Devin Bush from the Cleveland Browns. Bush has had an up and down career, but his athleticism is still impressive. Sometimes a change of the environment allows players to rediscover their best form. One of the most interesting names of the list is Nakobe Dean of the Philadelphia Eagles. Dean was a star during his college career and has shown flashes of the same talent in the National Football League. His leadership, intelligence, and ability to diagnose plays make him a very intriguing option. The Cowboys might also look at Caden Ellis from the Atlanta Falcons. Ellis is an aggressive defender who brings energy to every snap. Players like him often become leaders in the locker room because of their relentless efforts. Another strong linebacker option is Leo Chenal from the Kansas City Chiefs. Chenal is the powerful run defender who thrives in physical matchups. He brings toughness to the defense and he can be very effective in short yardage situations. The Cowboys could also target Bobby Okereke from the New York Giants. Okereke has quietly become one of the most reliable linebackers in football. He tackles well, communicates effectively, and rarely makes mistakes. Another veteran option is Alex Singleton from the Denver Broncos. Singleton is known for his high tackle numbers and relentless playing style. Coach appreciates players who give maximum effort on every play. The Cowboys might also explore signing of the Quinnen Williams from the New York Jets. Williams is an explosive defender who plays with incredible speed and intensity. When he is in the zone, he can disrupt offenses all over the field. Finally, there is legendary Bob Wagner of the Washington Commanders. Even late in his career, Wagner remains one of the most smartest and most respected defender in the league. His experience and leadership could be invaluable for a team trying to make a deep playoff run. The Cowboys front office now faces an important decision. They can either make aggressive moves in the free agents, pursue trades for star players, or focus on developing the talent already on the roster. Whatever they decide, one thing's clear. The next 48 hours could shape the future of the Dallas Cowboys defense for the entire season. Free agents always bring surprise. Some teams make massive signings, while others quietly build depth across their roster. Cowboys fans will be watching closely to see which path Dallas chooses. And with the landscape of the National Football League shifting after Max Crosby trade, the pressure is on for the Cowboys to respond. Before free agents even begins, many analysts and fans are already discussing possible draft targets. A new 7-round mock draft gives us an interesting look at what the Cowboys might do if the draft happened today. These mock draft projects several defensive upgrades and some depth addition that could help the roster immediately. First, let us talk about on first round selection. According to this mock draft, the Dallas Cowboys hold 2 first round picks. The first pick is number 12 overall and the second pick is number 20 overall. If this projection becomes a reality, it would give the Cowboys a rare opportunity to add 2 elite prospects in the same round. With the 12 overall picks in the first round, Dallas could select Caleb Downs, a safety from Ohio State University. Caleb Downs is widely considered one of the best defensive backs in college football. His football intelligence, speed, and ability to lead the plays makes him a very valuable defender. The Cowboys have had issues with the consistency in the secondary in the recent seasons. Adding a player like Caleb Downs could immediately strengthen the defensive backfield. Caleb Downs is known for his ability to cover receivers, stop running plays, and make big tackles in open space. Many scouts believe he has the potential to become the future star in NFL. Another reason this selection makes sense is that the Cowboys' defense relies heavily on playmakers. Caleb Downs has shown that he can create turnovers and disrupt opposing offenses. A safety who can force interceptions and break up passes is extremely valuable in today's pass-heavy league. After selecting Caleb Downs, the Cowboys would still have another first-round pick with the 10th overall selection. The mock draft projects Dallas taking Cassius Howell, an edge rusher from the Texas Agricultural and Mechanical University. Howell is a powerful and explosive pass rusher. He has the strength to battle offensive linemen and speed to pressure quarterbacks. The Cowboys' defense has traditionally been at its best when it has multiple pass rushers who can attack from different angles. Adding Howell would give the Cowboys another dangerous weapon on the defensive line. When quarterbacks feel pressure from the multiple players, mistakes often happen. That is when the defense creates sacks, forced fumbles, and game-changing plays. Another important factor is depth. In the National Football League, injury happens frequently. Having several talented pass rushers ensure that the team can maintain strong pressure throughout the entire season. Moving forward to the 4th round, the Cowboys select Buddy Clark, another safety, this time from the Texas Christian University. Some fans might be surprised to see Dallas draft 2 safeties, but it actually makes a lot of sense. The modern NFL requires teams to have multiple defensive backs who can rotate and play different roles. Buddy Clark is known for his versatility. He can play deep safety, help in coverage, and contribute in special teams. Special teams contributions are extremely important for the players drafted in the middle rounds. Coaches value players who can impact multiple phases of the game. Buddy Clark has experience making tackles, defending passes, and helping on kick coverage units. In the 5th round, the Cowboys select York Tuaren, an inside linebacker from the Texas Agricultural and Mechanical University. Linebacker depth has been an area of the concern for the Dallas in recent years. Injuries and roster changes have forced the team to constantly adjust the middle of the defense. Tuaren York is known for his toughness and leadership. He plays with high energy and has a strong understanding of the defensive scheme. Inside linebackers are responsible for calling plays, stopping the run, and covering tight ends or running backs. York could develop into a valuable rotational player early in his career. With proper coaching and experience, he might eventually compete for the starting role. Later, the 5th round, Cowboys selected George Gums Jr., an edge rusher from the University of Florida. This pick continued to term the strengthening the defensive front. George Gums Jr. is a high-effort player who consistently pursues the quarterbacks. While he may not be as highly ranked as some early-round prospects, he has the physical tools that coaches like to develop. Many successful NFL league teams could build strong defensive line by drafting multiple pass rushes over several years. Even if some players become rotational contributors rather than stars, they still play an important role in keeping the defense fresh and aggressive. Also, the 5th round, Dallas selects offensive tackle Keegan Trusty from the University of the Missouri. This pick addresses a completely different needs, protecting the quarterbacks. Offensive tackles are extremely valuable in NFL. They protect the quarterbacks from edge rushes and create learning lanes for this offense. Injuries to the offensive line